Okay, so in today's lesson, we are still working on page 8. We're working on the first march, and at the very top of our page, you'll see that there are 2 different symbols. There are 2 different notes, yes? Now, yesterday we learnt the tapping note, or in the previous lesson, because you might have just watched it 2 minutes ago. So we've done the tapping note, and today we're going to learn what that white note means. So I'll explain all of that at our special whiteboard. Okay, how did you go with the tapping notes? Were they fun? All right, so again, looking at the top of page 8, you'll see that there's another symbol. Now, these are called notes. This is our tapping note. They're musical notes. And this, now you'll see that this one isn't coloured in. The second one is white in the middle. I say it's got an empty tummy. This one has a full tummy, the tapping note. This one has an empty tummy. And this one we're going to call the long note. Okay, now there's 2 ways that we can do the long note. For the first few songs, we usually start with long note, long note. In your music, wherever you see these notes, I will get you to write next to it, because you have room where the sticks are. Write 1, 2. Okay, hopefully it looks like a 2. Sometimes my students say my 2s look like Zs. So I might try again and make it look like a nice rounder 2, so it doesn't look so much like a Z. Let's see. So make sure it's a 1 and a 2. And you'll see that I put a little line in between it, because otherwise it looks like a 12. Okay, and we don't want to sit there and count for 12. We'll be there forever. So 1, 2. Make sure you put a little line between to separate the 1 and the 2, which means that this note is going to be worth 1. And that's why we don't need to count it. We just need to tap it. Okay? Tap, 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 because it's only 1 beat, 1 count. But this one is it's a long note, long note, long note. Or we count 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now, do you notice that my finger stays down until I count the 2, and then I lift? 1, 2, and then I let go. 1, 2, and then I let go. Long note, and then I let go. Long note, and then I let go. So let's see what the long notes sound like on the piano. Okay, so we're going to keep practicing our keys, okay, with their special animal names, and we're going to keep practicing our finger numbers. This time I might give the poor old left hand a go, because the right hand did all the work last time. Now, but you can choose whichever hand you want to do. It's not really about what hand you're using. It's really about practicing the correct keys, practicing your finger numbers, and this time we're doing long notes. So let's find a dog. Again, I'm going to use finger number 2 to start with, and I'm going to do long note, long note, long note, long note. Now, do you notice I do not pick up my finger until I finish saying the word note, and then I lift. It holds for the 2 words, yeah? Long note, then you lift. Long note, then you lift. Can you hear that the sound is still there? Yeah? So, long note. See, the sound is still there, and then I let go. Long note, long note, long note. Okay, let's move on to the other ones. Make sure you hold it, because a lot of my students are always in a rush, and I don't even get to say the word note, and they've already let go. You have to hold it for the word note. So let's move on to the next dog up here, okay? Long note, lift. Long note, lift. And your finger goes down on the long note. Long note. We press the key down with the word long note, and we lift after the note. Long note, long note, long note, long note, long note, long note, long note. Okay, let's go on to the next dogs up here. Long note, long note, long note, long note, long note. Now my other fingers are starting to get a bit like, oh, we want to turn. Okay, so this time let's do finger number 3 on the cats, okay, just to mix it up a bit. And still on the long notes because we're trying to get the feel of what a long note feels like, right? So long note, 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 long note. Okay, and what else? We can do thumbs on the elephants. Ready? Long note, 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 long note. So that is our long notes. Did you have fun? Can you see the difference between the tapping note, tap, 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 and the long note, tap, 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 long note, long note. See, there's a big difference? Okay, keep practicing. You'll get there. Okay, so how did you go with your long notes? Was it easy? All you have to do is you've got to remember to hold it long. Wait till you say the word note and then you let go of the key. Hold your finger down. Long note and then you let go. Long note and then you let go. Just keep practicing. It will get easier, I promise.